Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. It's Claytano. Thank you so much for tuning in as always. And today we are back with another Dungeon Hunter Champions video as promised. And today's video is sponsored by Gameloft, and we will be taking a look at Cai Wenji, the Water Diva, the other ritual summons monster. I know you guys have already gotten your light archangels, and by now you should have your Water Diva as well, just like myself. But let's take a look at how we should be gearing up our Water Divas, because there's a couple different ways that you guys could be doing it, and I want to make sure that you guys are maximizing the potential of this pretty amazing unit herself. Okay, so as far as the gear is concerned, let's just look at that. Actually, you know what? Screw that. We're gonna go back to the skills first, and then we'll take a look at the gear afterwards. So this is her basic attack. Okay, her basic attack fires a musical chord from her harp, damaging target enemies from a distance. This is a passive now. It heals nearby allies for small amounts each time she uses another skill. So every time she uses another skill, it throws a little heal out here, heal out there, heal out everywhere. And it kind of reminds me of the Snake Lady basic attack as well. People don't really understand how that works, but it doesn't have anything to do with attack speed. Absolutely nothing to do with that attack speed. It has to do with how many times you're using other skills from that specific champion, okay? So I'm already thinking that this is going to be going on an adept set, okay? Because the more she uses her skills, the lower cooldown she has, the more she'll use her skills, and the more she'll heal her allies, okay? So that's my first thought, just based on her basic attack alone. And the healing is based on the caster's max HP. Bonus damage is based on accuracy. Again, it is bonus damage. She's not really supposed to be a damage dealing champion, so I'm not 100% sure at this point if I want to be focusing on accuracy or not. But let's move on to skill 1, and maybe we'll see. Maybe we'll add a little accuracy onto her. So this is Catchy Tune, and it fires a sonic projectile that generates a wave of sound when it reaches maximum range or hits an enemy. Damage reveals and inflicts Starstruck on affected enemies. Now, bonus damage based on accuracy. Here we go again, more damage. And Starstruck reduces damage dealt by an affected enemy, stacks multiple times, and cannot be removed by effects that remove debuffs. So Starstruck, what does this mean? What does this mean? So damages, reveals, and inflicts Starstruck on affected enemies. Now, Starstruck reduces damage dealt by an affected enemy, stacks multiple times. So basically, you are putting a attack debuff or a damage debuff on an enemy unit that can't be removed. That is actually pretty good, okay? So now we're thinking, okay, maybe we should get some accuracy. Or does accuracy really affect the Starstruck debuff? At this case, not really enough for me to actually want to build accuracy on my Diva just yet. Still, again, because I'm not building her for damage anyway. Now the second skill, Inspiring Lyrics, this dance to the beat while dancing. Each beat heals nearby allies. Every 4 beats heals by a greater amount. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, you know, it's kind of like a metronome, right? Is it a metronome? I played piano. I should know this. But either way, every 4th beat, she heals even more. This does not get affected by attack speed either, so don't get that twisted. Healing is based on caster's max HP. So the more HP you have, kind of like Xenia, the more HP you're going to be healing for your allies. Now, the third skill, Stunning Moves. This blast a cone-shaped area with waves of music 3 times. Each blast damages and stuns affected enemies. Now, this is just a big AoE stun, right? And bonus damage is based on accuracy. So more damage based on accuracy. So would you potentially build her on an accuracy, HP crit damage accuracy build? Is that possibly a thing that we might see in the future? For right now, I'm going to say no. Let's build her with a ton of HP. Let's make her support. That's kind of where the way the meta is right now. But maybe an HP crit damage accuracy build might be, maybe not even accuracy on the bracer, but maybe just having high accuracy substats. That might actually be a thing as well. So then you have like 100% accuracy, you still have your HP, and then maybe some crit damage. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure if that's what I want to be teaching you guys. So I'm going to tell you guys the way I built mine and the way I think it's the best way to actually gear a water diva, okay? So the best way to gear a water diva, in my opinion, is Adept Vital, okay? It gives you this weird way of building it, which is Vital, Vital, Precise, which some of you guys, if you're just starting out, you happen to have her, and those are the only types of gear that you have, I say yes. I understand why they picked those, because she heals based off her max HP, and she also does damage based on her accuracy. So I understand why it's telling us to use that set. Now, by the time you actually have Cai Wenji from the ritual summons, because you've been grinding for a while, you have all those monsters leveled up and everything else, and by the time you're actually there to that point where you can have the water diva, you're most likely going to also have some adept gear that you can put on her instead of this vital, precise stuff, okay? Right now, in my opinion, again, this is the best way to gear her. So, HP on her shoulder pad, for sure. We want as much HP as we possibly can. These are the subsets that I have. Crit damage is not something that I was trying to get. Attack speed is not something that I was trying to get. Neither was attack. This is literally the only HP shoulder pad that I have that was vital. So this is just me trying to get as much HP as I possibly can. Now, this glove is I don't have a vital or an adept HP percent glove 6-star piece of equipment. I farm for so much. You guys have no idea, and I still don't have a decent glove, okay? Now, as far as the bracer, you guys can actually get that with your bones during the event. And I went ahead and put this on him, or her rather, because really it doesn't have anything really that it needs other than a little bit of accuracy. The crit rate, crit damage is kind of nice, maybe, but I'm not building her for damage again. The subsets are just very poor. However, if you have more HP, more defense, more resistance, and more accuracy, I really feel like those are the subsets that you guys should be focusing on for your water divas if you possibly can. Now, this is the chest plate that I have, the substats there. This is the helmet, and this is the vital pendant, resistance, HP, crit damage. This is a little bit better than some of the other gear that I've been using, but overall it does have a lot of room for improvement. These are the final stats that I have on my Cai Wenji right now. So this is the attack doesn't really matter, attack speed doesn't really matter, crit damage. Accuracy is what matters. So 15% accuracy is what we start out with. We give ourselves another 28, 30% accuracy. We're up at about 43% accuracy, okay? Resistance, I feel, is possibly a very hidden important stat for arena defense monsters specifically. I don't know how many times people have been fighting me that maybe don't land a defense break from Kendrick or something like that, and that allows me to win the match. I'm not 100% sure. It would be great to be able to see that kind of stuff, but at 57 additional resistance right now, I'm sure it's probably happening with about 75, let's just say 75% resistance. Crit rate, I don't care. Defense, I want some defense, but I really want to focus on having as much HP as possible. So I have about plus 60k HP. That brings us to around like 80-ish K, let's say, overall. All right, so very, very useful units. I would say definitely think about summoning her through the ritual summons, and then also put her in your arena defense because she'll absolutely do wonders. I ran with this team last week on arena defense, and I was able to finish top 50, and I only took 20 minutes out of the entire rush hour to actually play it. So I was able to get up there, I was able to keep my rank, and it was virtually pretty easy. So aside from that though, guys, hopefully you learned. If you learned anything, smash that up because it'll help the video get more views. Also hit that subscribe button if you guys haven't already as well. Comment below your thoughts on the video. I'd love to hear from you guys. And aside from that, thank you so much for watching. As always, stay soupy, don't be potatoes, and I will see you guys next time. All right, peace.
I run away.